Hello and welcome to another update video about VRA Verasity. The price here moved up in a potential wave 1 into the February 2023 highs. We had a probably complex WXY correction here. Certainly looks corrective, the move down. It landed in our trend reversal area and reversed where it needed to, in this support area. That's standard support for a wave 2. And the price could now be indeed in this third wave here to the upside. So price pushed to the first target. So this was our target box. You can see how meaningful this target was. It's not that this was just randomly placed there. It's actually Fibonacci work at play here. And you can see that the price touched it 3 times, got rejected. So this is the first resistance line here. And the first target for the wave 1 was reached. How did we calculate that? Well, if we assume we could be in the wave 3, then we need to understand that the wave 3 consists of 5 waves. And we're first, our first task is to establish the target for the wave 1 with the Fibonacci extension tool. The thing is, how do we do that? So if we take the larger degree wave 1 here, which finished earlier in 2023, then we take the distance of that, measure the length of that, I just do that roughly now. We go to the low of the wave 2, the presumed low of the wave 2, and then, and I didn't draw it very accurately now, but just to give you the idea, and we're looking for the Fibonacci extensions for wave 1, and that is typically the area between the 38.2 Fibonacci extension and the 61.8 extension. They are fairly reliable, okay? So what I would like to see is a 5-wave structure that finishes between the 38.2 extension, which is in this case 0.007 US dollars, and the 61.8 extension, which is 1 cent. So somewhere in this region, we need to see a 5-wave move form. Obviously, the price reached the area. I have to be very honest with you. It's not a very clear 5-wave move up yet. I would like to see something that we had here. Ideally, even with a clearer 1-2 down there. This is at the moment very questionable because it's, we're dealing with an altcoin, and doing micro counting when it comes to altcoins is very tricky. Certainly, it doesn't look too bad. What I would certainly like to avoid is that it breaks through the 1 cent level like that. Because if it breaks through the 1 cent level, which is the 61.8 Fib extension, it becomes more likely that this is some kind of an ABC structure which will break down again. So it doesn't always mean, okay, we go up, it doesn't mean parabolic movements are not necessarily helpful. So we want that wave 2 setback ideally to start here, the wave 2 setback, we want that ideally to start in the region between $0.007 and 1 cent. When we then get this pullback, if it's a clear ABC pullback, then we get a 3-wave move and we can define a support area where it should land. At the moment, it's a bit too early for that because I haven't got a confirmed top in place for wave 1. I have drawn a trend line from the low to the high here. And if that trend line breaks, I think it is a first and early indication that wave 2 might have started. It's an early indication. And then wave 2 should normally retrace into the region between the 50% retracement and the 78.6 retracement level. But it's too early to confirm that. Okay, we haven't even formed a top there in wave 1. Even though you see that the price is having more and more difficulties to push higher. So divergences start to form, bearish divergences start to form on the 4-hour chart, but it's embedded in the overbought range. So you can still push higher easily. No problem. And a break of the trend line is really only the very first and early signal, okay? It could just, for example, form a nice wave 4 and 5 to finish the wave 1 before it comes down in wave 2. But I just want to give you an idea of the next targets. The trend line obviously is needed for trend continuation higher, from in this structure, and resistance is 0.007. So we are here at a key inflection point. Not much more to add, I think, at the moment. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.